Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore.
Here comes the first pitch.
Austin Hayes.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
1 o'clock.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one right down Main Street. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fouled away. Working on striking out the side in the first. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-0. Anderson's running. Liner toward right center. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Comes set and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander is there, 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Moncada at second with 2 down. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Hayes retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a all set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Renato Nunez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 3. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Hanser Alberto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rio Ruiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Grounded weakly to the left. And that's the first out. Digging in, Luis Robert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Madrigal.
Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. On to third, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Third baseman.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a three-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Hayes. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Anthony Santander the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fielded by Abreu to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play. So striding forward now, Ryan Mountcastle. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Popped him up. Madrigal into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
So here's Jose Abreu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. 0-1 the count. Jimenez flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And he'll reach second now with one away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Luis Robert is on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he popped him up, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Throw to third, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball just inside. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Fouled off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. In there, strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Field, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Hanser Alberto will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Orioles. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Careful.
Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the White. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Austin Hayes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Ruiz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now back, number 24.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, a throw over. Being especially careful here. Standing in now, DJ Stewart. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Right side and right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now to the plate, Chance Sisco, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hunter Alberto.
Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in, Nick Madrigal. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
Madrigal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada, as it is now 7-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocation.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. Now to the plate, Rio Ruiz, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, You have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzaro looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. We've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. Hitting we've seen here today.
Dan, they're absolutely off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say that in a day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred the day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter. That looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The once more is swung on and missed. Strike.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Orioles 5. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. All ball. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Time laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at bat there.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Armstrong playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-2. Drives it the other way to deep right. Santander on the run, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Orioles 5. Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chain up. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Striding in once again, Chance Sisco, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The next 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We'll go to number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 1.
Ready once again, Nick Madrigal, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Sox get a run here on 2 hits.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman.
This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into right. As he comes up in the clutch, it's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Standing in, Anthony Santander. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The left fielder, Ryan.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Ro. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Number 62 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Pat Valaika is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 74.
From the stretch.
Valaika.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and it's a base hit, and just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded to third, reined in, one there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Baltimore used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Credited with the win. Lucas Giolito somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 16 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious